Good day, everyone! Welcome to one of our science educational videos. I am Teacher Joanna, your science teacher, and we'll discuss about the ecological relationships. Ecological relationships describe the interaction between and among organisms within their environment. These interactions may have positive, negative, or neutral effects on either species' ability to survive and reproduce or fitness. We have 5 ecological relationships that is found in our ecosystem, and these are mutualism, commensalism, parasitism, predation, and competition. Mutualism is an ecological relationship where both organisms benefited. For example, the relationship of a bee and a flower. When a bee gets food from a flower, they get some pollens on their bodies. And when they move from one flower to another, some of the pollens are transferred, thus pollinating the plant. The bee gets food to eat, and the flowering plants get to reproduce. Mutualism also occurs in clownfish and sea anemone. The fish lives within the tentacles of sea anemone, and in return, the sea anemone receives cleaning and protection because of the fish. Next is commensalism. It is when one organism benefits while the other is unaffected and unharmed. This relationship usually exists between a larger organism and a smaller one. The relationship that exists between the whale and the barnacles is called commensalism. Barnacles are marine organisms with shells similar to crabs that attach themselves permanently on any surface. Barnacles cannot move on their own. They attach themselves to the whales to move around and get food with the whale. The whale is not affected nor harmed with the presence of the barnacles. Another example of commensalism is the relationship between sharks and remoras. Remoras are small fishes that attach themselves to the shark. They get a free ride from the shark and feed off from the remains of the meal of the shark. Next is parasitism. It is a positive-negative relationship in which one organism is benefited while the other is affected and harmed. The organism that benefits from the relationship is called the parasite, which is usually smaller than the other organism, the host. Some parasites live outside the body of the host, like that of the mosquito. The mosquito is a parasite that lives outside the body of the host. It sucks blood from the skin of man, which is the host. Next is predation. This is when one organism has benefited while the other one is killed and eaten. An animal that kills and eats other animals is called predator, while those that are killed and eaten by its predator are called prey. As you can see in this image, the bear is the predator and the fish is its prey. Another example is the cheetah as the predator while the crocodile is its prey. And the last ecological relationship that we'll discuss today is competition. Competition takes place when organisms compete for limited resources like food, space, shelter, or territory and mates. In competition, both the organisms involved are harmed or affected negatively. It has a negative effect on the organisms. There are 2 types of competition: the interspecific competition that occurs between individuals of different species and interspecific competition that occurs between individuals of the same species. And again, these are the 5 ecological relationships found in our ecosystem: mutualism, commensalism, parasitism, predation, and competition.